Alright, so we have the puzzle cube is our first project that we're going to create for 3D design. So let's look at the requirements. There's some examples and an example solution guide. So the cube contains 27 smaller cubes, so it's 3 by 3 by 3. The puzzle must have 5 pieces. Each piece must consist of 4 to 6 cubes. So if you look at these, you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 smaller cubes in this giant cube that it's going to create. No piece is going to look the same. They all look like different pieces. The cube should interlock to solve to create a larger cube, and each piece should be a different color. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. And now we're going to go to TinkerCad to start creating. So if you go to tinkercad.com, there's the Join Now button. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a Join Your Class. You can go ahead and do that. And there'll be a class code for you to copy under your Google Classroom. And then your nickname is going to be your name, 123. And if you share your first name with somebody, you'll just have your first initial or your first initial of your last name right at the end there. So like maybe there's like a Jacob, and there's going to be a Jacob S or a Jacob L, and then it'll be 123 after that. Say that's me. It'll sign you into our class, and you can create your new design, and it should load up the whole website. All right. If you look on the right, you have box, cylinder, sphere, roof, cone, all kinds of different shapes that you can use. What we need for ours is a bunch of boxes. So I'm just going to click once and bring it out. You can see it snaps to the grid pretty easily. And I am going to need 27 of these. So if I just go ahead and start placing them in a 3 by 3, I think I can highlight those 3. Let's see, can I duplicate that? Right click on it. Here we go. Duplicate. And then let's see, how can I move them? There we go. Just make sure they snap to where you want them. If you right click, you can rotate around, so they are overlapping a little bit, so I need to move these one snap that way. Oh, now they didn't work. Let's say I want to select multiple. I just hold shift down. Can I use the arrow? Oh, look, I can use the arrow keys as well. That works a little better, doesn't it? So shift to select multiple. I'm looking at it from straight above. Boom, use the arrow keys. So arrow keys work pretty well. Let's say I want to duplicate another 3. And move it up there. Brilliant. Now I have 1 by 3 by 3. So I need to make this tall. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, duplicate that, and there's an up arrow that I can drag to pull up. Snaps perfectly. Going to duplicate that again. Look at that. So there is my cube of 27 smaller cubes. Now I just need to go in, change the color, and merge the ones together to make my shapes. So I'm going to click and then hold shift to click my next pieces and make sure they are all touching. And then go up here to the right up here, and it says group. So if I click group, now the lines in between go away, and that is all one piece. So I'm going to change the color maybe of that one to a yellow. So now you can see that's my yellow piece. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second one. So hold down shift and click your other pieces. Make sure you get more than 4. So I got 5. I'm going to merge them and then change the color to green. Now there is one cube right in the middle that's hard to get to, so I'm just going to move this over so that I can click on it and then hold shift to create my next new piece. Merge those, change that to a blue color. Let's see. click this one, this one, this one, and this one. 4. How's that? A 4. That looks pretty good. Merge those and change that to a purple color. 2 more pieces to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Merge those. And how about a pink color? And then the last piece is just a plain square. Merge that. Make it, well, red already works. So you can put this piece back, take a screenshot of your solved cube, and then make it separated and take a screenshot of that as well. And that is your project for creating your puzzle cube. And I'm just using the arrows to move these pieces. So if I were to 3D print this, we would be able to piece it together to make a cube. Alright. From there, you can go on to create your free design, your own object. I do have a keychain video. It's using a different program, but I will post it. It is very similar. The tools are very similar. You'll just use the boxes. You'll use all these things to flatten it out. You will spread it out, cut a hole in it, make a keychain, write your name on it, whatever you want to write on it. It works really well. And then when you merge an invisible and a regular, it cuts the hole in it. It's brilliant, right? Alright. Start creating what you guys want. Don't forget to do the cube first, and have fun.